welcome. You're here. On behalf of our amazing and global alumni network, allow me to welcome you all to the Landmark College family. You might be saying, wait a second, Austin, we haven't even had a class yet. Slow down, bro. But sure, fair enough, but know this. When you made that wise decision to seek or renew your academic career here at Landmark College in the Green Mountain State, you became one of us. The perseverance you demonstrated in your high school careers was worth it. It brought you here. Let me tell you, the people who are here under this tent could not be more proud of you. The people here under this tent are the tip of the spear in the greatest place in the world to rejuvenate your confidence in academics and to set you out on a bold new path. You will survive, you will make lifelong friends, and you will leave here maybe for the first time seeing what a true and caring educational system can unlock for you. Please engage and please come and enjoy everything we have here to offer you. I'd like to take just a few minutes to provide you a glimpse into why I personally care so deeply about Landmark College, and why I feel honored to be part of the student affairs team that I'm on and part of the alumni family that you are all now members of. My darkest moments for me were during my freshman year of high school. I was hot out of a life-changing facial reconstructive surgery, the ensuing complications of which nearly stole my life from me. My awareness, my self-confidence, non-existent, were not there. My skills, they were behind those of my peers. My awareness of how I learned was overshadowed by a teeming mass of thousands of kids at a massive public high school where I felt unconnected. I'd spent my family, my faith, and my friends in other states are what held me together. I think I spent maybe every lunch period my first year eating a bag of Skittles in a rarely used stairwell by the custodian staff, scurrying away to the locker room whenever I heard someone coming, because I wouldn't want to get, bugged for being delinquent from lunch period. But I just didn't know how to connect, I didn't know how to engage, and I was terrified. The bullying was significant, but I learned really quickly to not give a foothold to those people, to not give a foothold to people for the things they say or the things that they do, because I felt bad for them. I felt bad for them because they had turned their pain outwards, whereas I was sitting with mine inside and letting it fester, and it was taking me nowhere. On that stairwell, I made the decision that I would do whatever it took to get out of school and never go back. No college, nothing forward, I'm done with it, I'm gonna get out of here and be done. That destroyed my parents because they knew me. They knew I had stuff to offer. They knew I was competent. They knew I had things to bring out into this world, just like all of you do. You may not know it now, but you do. I manipulated, I misled, I did whatever I could to get done and get out by just the saving grace of my one academic skill, which was my writing. I could write a paper before class and get an A on it, but that doesn't save you in physics, that doesn't save you in debate class, that saves you in English class, and that's it. So I had to learn skills. I survived by the grace of the teachers who gave me those passes, who in some way pushed me out the door unprepared and completely torched by learning. Fast forward 8 or 9 years. A friend of my parents told us about Landmark. His son had come here for 2 semesters and he had transferred back to Texas A&M where he had graduated, and now he's a veterinarian. He's living his dream. He attended Landmark for 2 semesters and transferred back. His father explained what shifts he made in his life. And I can just picture my parents frantically going home as fast as they could and Googling Landmark to find out maybe where, this string that they could grab onto for, hope was. And they found it here in Putney, Vermont. My mother sold me. I wasn't willing at first. She had to sell me, as she is prone to do in a way that I have yet to figure out how to do it. But when I do, I'll be a lot better at my job. I was harrowed by the prospect of getting into healthcare, which was my chosen field at the time, with no degree, starting at the base level, cleaning up bedpans and helping people get comfortable in a nursing home somewhere. That was my future. That's what I was looking at and planning on engaging with. I agreed to spend 1 semester at Landmark, just 1. That's how they got me up here. It's like, just do 1, we'll see where you go from there. and I thought I'd transfer somewhere. My second semester, I was a Chumley RA. And by my third, I was the president of the Phi Theta Kappa Honor Society here at Landmark. This college kicked the doors off my brain. It laid out before me what was at work in my head neurologically. It showed me what was at play and what I needed to work on. It showed me a path. It put me on the path to conquer. The faculty and staff treated me as how I had idealized that a system could be, but never believed it was really out there until I came here and I met these people. I'm gonna wrap up soon, but before I do, something I'm often asked: what worked? What did we do that worked? You know, that's an honest question for any kind of institution that does education. And often I would say, well, I was just ready. I came ready. I was ready to hunker down and do the work. That's not 100% right. Sure, I was willing. I was committed, and that's things that every college student needs to have in their bag. But the rest of my bag was empty. There's nothing else. No, what Landmark College did for me was dust off, upgrade, and return me to my academic confidence. It restored me to the level that I was at before the barriers and challenges kicked me down. It showed me that you can feel and start to see a little of that in little small steps. And when you get that degree, or you find a new fit or a career path, I hope that you remember where your people are. They're around you right now. Today you'll be given a coin. It's a simple token. When your time here is complete and you're beset by a new wall or a new challenge, a barrier in front of you, I hope this token serves to remind you the ones you've already broken down, the ones you've already overcome, the ones you've already dismantled, because they're behind you and you have new ones in front of you and you're going to be ready. If you ever need a reminder of why your time here is worth it, please come find me. My office is in Davis Hall 011. You're the next wave of inspiring sharks. Welcome to the family. Thank you so much. Please, you can join me in welcoming the Vice President of Student Affairs and Dean of Campus Life back to the stage, Michael Luciani.
Oh, I hate following that. Well done, Austin. Well done. Austin talked about his service to the college as a student leader, and right now we're going to ask our student leaders to come up to the stage and join us. Many of you have seen our student leaders crisscrossing our campus in a whirlwind with clipboards, group flags, walkie-talkies, and wearing their staff jerseys with pride. So right now we're going to take the time to introduce you to the student leadership at Landmark College.